Good morning everyone, my name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming and welcome back to Path of Exile. We're going to the docks next.
Have fun.
And what I thought about is coming back home, trying to sell some of the stuff that we gathered and also trying to make this amulet work. So I was thinking, like, we could use one of these prophecies. You will use an orb of transmutation on a ring, shield or amulet and it will gain resistances. Let's quickly check that we don't have one of these prophecies already. Where are the prophecies? Let's try to speak directly to Navali. We do not. Then what I'll do is use one of these. And what does it say? When we use an orb of transmutation. This one will turn it into a magical item. Though I think it would be more useful to turn this into a rare one. Okay, let's go with the first one. 4% to all elemental resistances. 1 to 14 damage to attacks. That is not that great. What I could do right now is... Let's see, where are we at? I guess I could remove with the Orb of Scouring all these and try to throw in one of these alchemy orbs. What did that do? 17% intelligence, 1 to 2 damage to attacks, 10% increased cast speed, which is good. So, not the best, but let's go to our hideout. And in our hideout, we could even craft it further. As you can see, we don't have a lot going on here. It already has a suffix there. Yeah, we can't do a lot. Let's get some life out of it. We're gonna lose some resistances, but I think this will be better for our build now. We will continue to add this kind of Onyx amulet probably. We have the Wave of Conviction that we could and should use as well. And the Righteous Fire. So I'll throw in the Wave of Conviction here. And the Righteous Fire will use only the Veil form. Let's see, how does the Wave of Conviction look? Okay, so that's what it does, and then we'll do this. Some cold damage, some physical damage, some fire damage, some lightning damage. Secondary debuff lasts 4.24 seconds duration. Exposure applies to elemental resistance matching highest damage taken. And the highest damage taken, I guess it's lightning. We'll have to try this out. I've never played with such a build, so everything in here will be slightly new to me. Let's see, we have a ritual site here. This is... if this will be automatic with a wand that triggers the effect itself, then this will be very fun to use. Let's try... yeah, we have a tiny bit too many skills going on right now. Dude! We've got ourselves a tabula rasa. A tabula rasa? I guess that should have been the accent that I've used. Tabula rasa. Tabula rasa. A 6 link. This will be absolutely awesome. Shall we spend it for some silver coins? No, we'll have plenty of those later on. Increased damage, lightning resistance. Okay, nothing special with this wand. I don't care. Dude, this is awesome. Man, we're gonna set up our 6 link. We're so lucky. Still pretty early in the game. The only downside of the Tabula Rasa is that it doesn't give you any defenses. So we're gonna lose quite a bit of our shield, of our energy shield. But overall, this is a great addition to us. It will bring our damage so high. Shipyard Terror. Well, not anymore. A jeweler's box. Okay, well, let's set down a bomb. We've gained ourselves... that's very underwhelming. Too bad. Thought it would be more impressive there. Let's see, a supply container for Thaumatic Sulfite to Lady Diana. And we will go over here to our friendly Fairgraves and talk to him. He will send us for the plum. I think the ascendancy was even further than this. Was it? I think the 9 episodes were longer than I think. Anyway, let's go back home. I want very quickly to throw in this. Let's see. So yeah, it's a 200 reduction into our energy shield. That will keep us slightly exposed. But what we're doing now, we're gonna set up the arc to use the type of items that we need. Let's see. I am going to be showing you the screen. So what are we going for right now? Is this arc, added lightning damage, onslaught, elemental focus, added cold damage, and control destruction. Maybe instead of onslaught, maybe we'll add a critical strike instead of the onslaught. I don't know. Let's take a look inside the game and see. So first of all, it's arc. Secondary will be added lightning. Then we'll have cold, elemental focus support, and I'll bring over here. What did we have on the second one? Control destruction, right? Yes. So finally we will have these going, and we can either go for onslaught, or I can go for this power charge on critical support. Support skills have a 39% chance to gain a power charge on critical strike. Support skills deal 4 more damage per power charge. And I think that is actually the one that we should use. Because right now we have this +1 to power charges. That means we'll have 2, most likely. And we have 18% increased power charge duration, 4% spell damage per power charge, that's what we saw earlier. And we're going to go for Disciple of the Forbidden, another power charge, and you know, the rest of the buffs that we can see here. I will work on these, and after having these levels, I'm gonna add into the golem, because we will get them, probably it's in the next act, and we're getting closer and closer to that. But what are we going to do with the rest? So we have a frost bomb with added lightning. And what else we could throw in? Frostbite with the other lightning could be good as well. Let's see. No, Frostbite is just the curse. So it's probably better to bring in the gloves. Something like Wave of Conviction, maybe? Yes, that would give added lightning damage. Frostbite, Herald of Thunder, that could be good as well. I think this would be good as well. Would add more lightning damage. And these don't need to be united, but I would like to have the arcane surge with the flame dash. And we will keep this. I'm not gonna never sell one of these items when you're trying a risky move like we have with Tabula Rasa. If we feel that we don't have enough defense to survive, we're gonna replace it, and quickly. We can lose some resistances. Socketed skills apply fire, cold and lightning exposure on heat. And that means we would want to throw in something like frostbite or something. This will add some resistances as well. Armor, energy shield. I'll think about it. Let's not jump too far. But that is absolutely awesome that we managed to find this. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Let's see. We need to go into Solaris Temple 2.
You may go.
Okay, get the Infernal Talc, which we can use in the sewers. Now I am very curious to see how much will this will our power increase as we continue to attack. Because now we're getting power charges on hits. So, okay, waypoint. Let's kill the general first, because we'll need to get to the Imperial Gardens later on. Well, okay, we are at 1500 with the Arcane Surge. We're still not getting...
I need more mana.
I am still not getting any energy from the power strike. It's probably because we don't have a lot of critical strike chats. There is a possibility there. Let's see, if I were to take off the power charge. Yes, it doesn't do anything. Because we're not doing critical strikes, huh? Because of this. And we will get more with the golems. I think we will get more, yeah, long term by adding golems. So for now, does this mean that we'll need to add onslaught? I think that's exactly what it means. That we'll have to use onslaught instead of this. Power charge on critical hit. Well, we shall see.
I shall purify you in flame, whore of nightmare.
Ooh, yeah. That was... I think I used the Righteous Fires just a tiny bit too quickly, because it does burn myself too. Should pay slightly more attention to that. Yeah, this was a mess by my own mistake.
You wanted me burned back in Audius Gravisius. That wasn't very nice.
Okay, we have another ritual site there. We're going for it. We'll travel to the Sarn encampment too. Found ourselves a card, an amethyst flask for chaos resistances. Let's start this. Yeah, so Skitterbots and the Herald of Thunder works well together. Okay, we have one more ritual site But we're gonna go home, so I'm just gonna buy whatever we can. Brand new level up. Torture
When I'm
cage.
ready, and not before.
How much does the torture cage offer us? 19 energy. Okay, not good enough. Well, what should I be doing now? I guess I'm gonna go towards the basic jewel socket first. Zorn incumbent. Let's get ourselves
Talakota.
something new. Ball of lightning, crackling lance. Oh, I want to show you that skill. Winter orb, cremation, dark pact, kinetic blast. We don't need anything from here, but I will be taking crackling lance just to show you the skill, because it is really cool looking. It has an awesome sounding as well.
Goodbye.
Travel to the Temple of Lunaris. Okay. We'll do this, we'll go to Flask and do that. Pretty soon we'll get another level up or another point, and we are going to increase the elemental damage to begin with. I will replace... do we still have... I think I sold them. Onslaught? No. Then what I'm going to do right now, until later on,
How you doing?
is we're gonna buy ourselves an Onslaught. And I think it's either Clarissa. We should be
Need
getting
something?
it at Act 3. No.
See you.
Let's see, or it might be in the library. Shouldn't have sold it, truth be told, but hey.
Thank you for returning our...
I am not surprised.
Onslaught, yeah,
Go.
shouldn't have sold it. And I'm guessing that in the first area, in Lionel's watch.
Yes?
Onslaught, no.
While we live, we
So
are
it's only in
blessed.
the library that we will get it. I will remember for the future to keep one of them. But take a look at Crackling Lance. So this is one of the coolest abilities in the game. You can see that we're doing this lightning damage,
I need
but
more mana.
if you keep using it, you will get this cannon. This is the cannon that the boss in the pyramid uses. And look at that sound, listen to the sound too. It's a bit weirder to use than the Arc, but it goes well with this light, with this
When I'm ready,
lightning
and
arc.
not before.
And then you can shoot with the beam. You don't want to stay too static though in this game, so I'm not sure. It feels a bit difficult to use for me at this point. I don't have a build in mind of how to make it work, but the skill is pretty new. I think it appeared in the last league, which means that there are probably a bunch of people playing it. So if you're looking for a build, just Google it or look for it on YouTube, and I'm sure you'll find something cool. Lunaris Temple. Doesn't our witch have anything to say about this place? I really thought she would. Okay, control destruction. Yeah, power charge on critical hit. Oh, apparently we did gain an orb there. Bit more difficult, but we did. Power charge 1300. And sometimes using the flame dash seems to work as well. Let's see. Okay, it's nothing too difficult, I see. What is this? Seismic cry. Okay. Apparently we're getting a lot of quality orbs, which is quite cool. Some cold resistance, lightning resistance. This would be a cool orb as well. Let's defer the cost there. And we'll see what the rest of the items are. Superior purity of lightning. Sure.
I need more mana.
So we're starting to use way more mana than we're recovering. Because now we have a 6-link arc, it is using a lot of our resources. Let's see, more chaos orbs, definitely. Seismic cry, we're not gonna use it. I don't care for anything else. Lunaris Temple, level 2. Let's find piety.
You either master nightmare, or it masters you. When I'm ready, and not before.
As always, this area has such a creepy mood. I've seen no ritual sites. Maybe this area is too close? It's too small, too thin to spawn any kind of ritual sites? I would doubt it. I would feel like these places could also create the necessary space for rituals. But I wouldn't know for sure though. Oh, you know, I'm looking forward to recording this again. So many questions. Let's try to cast Veil Fire, Veil Righteous Fire. I am curious to see what it does to us. Okay, so that used most of my energy shield. Ah, so it burned through my energy shield. And this Veil one. Not through my life, but mostly my energy shield. Got it. Have to be careful when I use it. Don't want it to kill me. Okay, time to defeat Piety. Oh, here is the ritual site.
All the worlds you could have conquered, you had to choose mine. Such power wasted on a feeble imagination. Passing, sister. It's too late for regret.
Yeah, like she's doing some damage on me, But now that's impressive. Yeah, we definitely need more defense going forward.
Damn you!
We can see that we're missing like 200 shield.
I loved your work, Piety. It was you I wasn't very fond of.
Okay, let's take this crafting recipe. As you can see, Helena is actually coming over and reading the recipe. So she's in charge. See, does this mean we're fighting Piety as well? I was always wondering that. Nope. Increase spell damage, physical damage, +1 to all chaos spell damage. Let's defer this. I am not sure if that is valuable or not. But now we can go back home, turn in the quests. We're gonna get
Why are you still standing?
a passive point for defeating Piety.
Be careful.
Have fun elsewhere. Tread carefully.
Nice.
Now you must leave.
So, basic jewel then, it's the first one we'll do. And we have no other good one. I'll just throw this one in here. What should I be doing with a gem cutter? Nothing just yet. Let's see. If I hold Alt, this would increase lightning damage. This would increase cold damage, elemental damage, spell damage, critical strike chance. Maybe this one is better to increase the critical, the quality of. You know what? I think I like that idea. If I'm gonna take a quick look here. We are going to use this quite a bit, right? Yes, definitely going to go on power charge on critical strike. So with that in mind, let's take this out and use this gem cutter prism on it. It's not the most efficient way to do that. In a sense, there are some that are better, some ways that are better, but we'll not always sacrifice the situation and the gems for it. Let's throw in. Now we have 10% increased elemental damage, as you can see. Another 50 attack there, and regenerate 3 mana per second. What are we going to do now? Well, take a quick creep to the Imperial Garden, which goes through here. And find some stuff. Let's see. Ritual opened.
I need more mana.
Okay, have to think of a better way to get mana now. 239, we might be able to get that mana, that wand. There we have it. The other ritual site. Done. Sapphire. I would really love a jade. A jade flask. Hunter says you'll slay a powerful foe and gain its powers. Okay, let's take the one first, and if we can defer. I am very curious to see what this means. Are we gonna get its... Maybe what that means is that we're gonna get its powers, as in a gem, a skill gem. That sounds like the most likely scenario. Okay, well, what I'm going to do now is that we're gonna get into the library. We're gonna pick the quest, and then we're gonna put a cut into this episode and come back tomorrow. Nice, a brand new level as well. And that means we're going this way. Get all that we can here with the power charge. And then life? I think we're gonna get some life. 28% increased spell damage. And that's about all that is useful there. Look at that. We're at 1600 and 2000 if we're going to get Arcane Surge out of this skill. Ooh. Yep, nothing else. Let's talk to him, gain this, and with that, I guess this is all the time that we have for today. We're gonna come back tomorrow when we are continuing the journey with Siosa. I might do another special episode soon, depending on how much time I get on my hands, because Path of Exile is something that everybody is looking forward to, and so am I. I'll try to see if I can fit a longer episode maybe during the weekend or something like that. But with this in mind, I hope you have enjoyed it. I thank you very much once again for sticking to the series and for supporting the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful day.